Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. I'm sure you guys are starting to notice I'm kind of pumping out these videos like crazy this coming weekend, and it's because Dominaria United just came out and trying to do as much content as I can, and I just have so much stuff that I want to share with everyone. And when it comes to these specifically, it's because this one was a crazy fun event that I happened to do with my buddies. What this was a collector's edition Dominaria United booster draft. So there was only it was an 8-man cap, and what we drafted was literally 3 packs of Dominaria United collector's boosters. And man, these pulls were insane. It was a lot of fun. At the very end, my record was 2-1. So it's not the worst that I've ever performed. And with the event being held at this store, as a friend of our store, and man, it was shout out to Spectral Gaming. They are a great place to play. I know they're big on the Dragon Ball scene. They are big on the Smash Brothers scene. They're trying to get the Magic scene going, and that's what our group is. And we'll see how that goes. But a lot of work went into this particular event. A lot of promos went into the event. It was technically Spectral's store game day, essentially, if you want to look at it that way, because of the promos that were going out. But it was tons of fun. And at the end, going 2-1, and my only loss was to the undefeated person. Yeah, I'd say overall it was not a bad turnout, not a bad event. And it was just I kept on saying it there. It was like it's the definition of bling draft, or like whale draft, I guess is another term you could use, because it wasn't cheap, but it was a lot of fun, and I would definitely pay it again to do it again. So these are my draft picks here. These are the cards I did not run with. These are the cards I ran my deck with. Here's some promos, and we got a promo pack and a collector booster pack, which I'm trying to decide which one I want to open first, but we'll see. These are the promos that we got. I believe this is the buy box promo, which, hey, the fact that we still got it, it's pretty neat. The powered down Thrag Tusk, essentially. This was the game day promo for the top 8, but there was 8 of us, so pretty easy to get. And then these are the anniversary edition cards, which I'm sure we've all seen, but just to see them again, we got the Sarah Angel, the Ball Lightning, and the Findhorn Elves. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but the one mana Manadork that's in German, but everyone knows what this is, so it's pretty neat. I'm a big fan of them for sure. Would like to get maybe play sets of them. We'll see. And then let's go over the picks that I did not run first. These so when it came to doing this particular draft, it was a lot harder than the normal. I mean, the fixing is very difficult, and there's some things that you just grab because it's money. This one I grabbed because I want to maybe do something with this. That's probably doing a commander equipment Voltron thing. Joda the Unifier, there was no way I was going to fix to get this. But this card alone is, I think it's in the double digits. It's like $10 plus, maybe more, maybe less. I could be wrong. I know with it being the release of week of the set, numbers change. And then cards I kept on grabbing. Some of them I just grabbed just because they weren't the best. Some of them I grabbed because I may do commander stuff with them later. Others I grabbed just because there's not much else to do. This particular one, I definitely want to try and build a commander deck with it. Deserts matter, something tokens. I mean, it's Naya color, so it's easy to do tokens with those colors. This one, possible commander. I'm sure other people have talked about it. Myself, I haven't really brewed on that just yet. This one's just a goofy zombie tribal assistant that's not a zombie, which is kind of funny. Another one of that really bad, really bad card that's good for vanilla creatures. This last couple picks, and then we were able to keep the lands and then the tokens. So, which I gotta show off this token just because it's such a unique token, and I think it's hilarious, and I have a friend of mine that might be very interested in it, so I'm going to try and talk to him about it later. But yeah, those are the picks that I did not run in the deck. This is the deck itself. I did organize it, break it down, and put it into the mana values, which is, CMC. You'll hear me say CMC mana value all the time. I'll try and say mana value because I know that's the current way to do it, but every once in a while I will say CMC instead. These guys were definitely all-time performers. Evolve Sleeper, super powerful card. Enjoy it very much. The Hero's Heirloom, which normally is very bad, but in this particular meta, we have so many legendary creatures because of the Collector's Booster Draft. It was insane. It actually did some work. Pretty powerful Goblin, Mana Fixer. This card did some work. Lots of the fact that it makes your opponent not able, or that particular creature not able to block, period, depending on what your opponents have, makes it crazy swings. Just crazy value engine, and I'm sure you noticed everything's foil because it was, or at least commons and uncommons are all foil because it was a collector draft. So lots of fun. This particular squee, hands down one of the best squees. It's just good. It's amazing. I'm going to be putting that in a goblin deck for sure. This particular card is a textured version, if I'm correct. It's hard to show on the camera itself, but when you feel it, and you can tell from the look, it is slightly different than the other alternate version, but that's an all-star performer. This one, I didn't have any dragons, but it was just a value 3/3 mana, 3 mana 3/3. Definitely got some removal spells, which in this particular set, or at least doing it through collector packs, removal was scarce. I got lucky. I got 2 of these. Definitely helped a lot. This card is always an all-star. Early game, maybe not the best, but I always try and play it late game, and it just potentially can win you the game or remove a crazy big thing of your opponents, because if you pay that kicker, you sacrifice it. This one, I never actually played it, but I did have some value creatures that if I ever did get them back, it was definitely worth. I got not just one of these, but 2. And that was a lot of fun to play. I had an opponent that tried to remove one, and I was able to actually play the second one, and he's like, oh, that's trouble. And the fact that the egg on the creature, you can put it on either an opponent's creature or your own creature, and getting the bug and drawing a card, I mean, that's just value overall. I might do something with Commander with this. I might not. I'm not 100%. The Defiler of Flesh made a comeback. Definitely helped me win my games this time around, because if you notice, majority of my deck was actually black this time, so it helped a lot. This one, I never actually got to do this effect, but I thought it was cheeky and a lot of fun, and there was a handful of legendaries that if I got to make another token and swing in with it, just crazy fun aggro. This guy performed amazingly, and I might actually build a commander deck around him just because he performed so well. It was just a lot of fun. 2-for-1ing with one card usually is good, and this one, it did it a lot of the time. I killed a creature with one of the removal spells, and then I shot something else for 2 and gained me some life. Just bonkers. And this guy, if he's not handled early on, your opponent just lets him get bigger. It gets kind of dumb. I mean, there's very few exile mechanics as far as I recall, but if I'm able to get him pretty big, and either he's hitting you in the face for big, or if you remove him, he shoots you in the face for big. It was just nuts, and man, it was a lot of fun. A couple of my opponents got blown out, and they were like, man, that's pretty nice. It was a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and do the collector pack first, because I love ripping packs, and I'm going to be ripping this particular one with you guys just because this was my prize pack from the event. I do have a collector box that I'll be doing sometime within the week, but just because this is from the event itself, we're going to be going through that together, see if I get lucky and pull anything fun from here. There's a couple guys. There's one guy that got a Shielded, one guy got the Timeless Lotus, another one got the Liliana, so everyone pulled some pretty fun stuff in their packs. But unfortunately, I didn't pull any crazy money in mine. But my deck, I'd say, performed very well. I was very happy with it. Rogak, Borderless. I might do something with that. Not 100%. Oh, no, that's not Rogak. I'm sorry. That is Roshnacht, which looks like Rogak, but it's different. That's fun. This card is a limited all-star. I think I mentioned that before. Love it. This card was nuts. I was lucky to not have to deal with this, but I did see multiple players have this in their decks, and it's insane. Like, it just makes battle so much harder. That's a pretty fun card to pull for sure. I did enjoy this card. I might do something in Commander with that. We got this particular rare, which, it's not the biggest deal. I haven't seen anything, at least in limited for sure, to do with it. There might be something in Commander. And then I know this card kind of peeked out a couple times, but look at that. We got ourselves a foil borderless Johnny sleeper agent. And I know my friend does not like what's happened to a Johnny, but I'll see if he's possibly interested in trying to get this off my hands. Definitely a pretty card. Of all things to get in the borderless foil at the end, this is that's a lot of fun, and it's very clean. I love the artwork for it. Looks amazing. Between this one and there's another one that's like he's kind of like more on the lighter side. I like this one way more art-wise, and so I'm just excited that I got that. That's pretty awesome. Getting the foil mythic at the end, and then a sapling and a beast token. So this was an amazing prize pack for sure. Even if it was just the one, still an awesome prize pack. And here's our promo pack that we got. Every one of us that participated got one, and then I know the top player got the foil one, and the random one was rolled out. Fortunately, I didn't get either one of those, but that's fine. Here's the code for whoever's lucky enough to punch that in first. I know, I'm sure there's a couple of you guys that have thanked me for codes, which you guys are so welcome. I mean, I'll be honest, I do so many of these events, and Arena, as fun as it is, I'd rather do these all in person. So all these that I get, it's for you guys. So this is just at least a small way for me to thank y'all. So enjoy that. And let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a Danatha promo, which is limited all-star for sure. I don't know if she might make any waves anywhere else, but for sure limited was good. The fact that every one of these promo packs was giving me a Nashoba brawler, I think it's kind of funny, but I'm not complaining. I definitely got to place it. And then look at that, another Johnny. So yeah, maybe something in the universe is telling me to place Selesnya somewhere. But this will make my third Johnny. I know I traded with a friend for another one, which funny enough is this exact same one is the one that I traded for. But yeah, I now have 3 of these guys, and my buddy, you know who you are. If you're interested, I got a few options for you, so we'll definitely talk. And if you're interested, the Bank of Sin is open for you, so we'll work something out. And that's just a funny thing between me and him. If it's people I know long time, I give credit. I'll work out deals with you. Well, it's something that I'm going to do. But yep, thank you guys again for tuning in, taking the time to watch the video. It is appreciated. Please take the time to like, share, subscribe, comment. It does go a long way, and I do see, and I'll admit, I do read all the comments. I mean, there's not that many right now, but I do take the time to read every single one of them. I know I don't reply and hit like on and heart them all just yet, but it's something I'm trying to get into doing, just because I do appreciate any kind of feedback. It is appreciated. But look forward to some more content. Like I said, I have a collector booster box I'm looking to open. I have a a secret lair that I'm looking to open. And just as a peek preview here, I'm going to be setting a video just to do it. These are all the prize packs that I got from my pre-release weekends, and as you can tell, that's a nice handful of prize support here that I went from all the different events that I went to and everything that I participated in. Can't talk. But yeah, that's going to be another video that I'll be happy to kind of go over with everybody. Just it was here, just wanted to do a sneak peek. This is going to be one of the videos coming up as well. That's a lot of packs, almost a full box, not quite, but there's that. So yeah, there's more stuff coming, definitely. And if you notice, there was another promo pack there, so that's going to be going to whoever gets to it first. So thank you once again, everyone. It is much appreciated, and never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Bye.